guys are currently joining me back on what's hopefully going to be a sunny Saturday, but it's like 3 degrees, it's freaking cold. In there we have a replacement window regulator for the passenger side. In there we have the old window regulator for the passenger side. Need to take the motor off it, mount it on the new one, and then we can get that bad boy put on the car, window in, and then hopefully get all the door and that built back up and get rid of that bloody bag. So to remove the speaker, we're going to have to drill out these rivets. There's 4 rivets to drill them out so we can put the speaker on the other one, because it doesn't come with one. And to remove the motor, it's just a case of undoing them 3 bolts just there. So I get this whipped off, get them drilled out, and I can get rid of this panel then. I'll show you, well, you can see what's here. These are the plastic clips, or half of the plastic clips, which hold the window. As you can see, they've snapped both sides. The new window regulator does have metal ones on it, so that's an upgrade. So I'm going to get this done and I'll come back to you shortly. So the motor's off, it was just them 3 screws. I've drilled off the heads of each one of these rivets, so I'm hoping now, I might have to pry it off a little bit, but the speaker should be, I need 2 hands, I'll just pop it off. Yep, definitely needed 2 hands, because there was like tape sticking it to it as well, and I couldn't push it out while holding the camera. So this, although I'm going to steal that bung, because the new one, one of the bungs is broke, so I'll steal that one. May as well steal that one, so I've got a spare. That is now redundant, but I will compare the regulators on the old and the new so I can just show you. So this is the original that's off the 2002, the car that we've got now. I don't know what year that one's off, but it's obviously, it's off a 3-door because it's the same pan. But that there was obviously part of the plastic mechanism which holds the window, but you can see on this new one it's metal. Both sides is metal, so you can buy them separate and you can attach them, but apparently they're a pain in the arse, or you can just get another panel with everything attached, which is what we've done because it makes the most sense. So now I need to put the motor and the speaker onto that one, and then we can fit it back in the car and attempt, and I say attempt, to put the window back in. So the motor's attached. It was only them 3 taut screws. So we have the speaker in place and it's the right way around, but don't really know how I'm going to attach it. I think it's had another speaker in it at some point, because it's got some drill holes where the other one didn't. You can see them just around the edge. Thinking it might have had maybe some uprated speakers or something in the car that it's been in. Great, it's been in another modified car. Anyway, I want to rivet it in place. But if I rivet it from this side, which would be the normal way, I'm going to struggle to get my rivet gun on it. So I might rivet it from, again, from the back, and it'll pull nice and tight and neat. And then if I ever need to drill it off again, I can still access it from the back and drill it off from the back. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to rivet it from the back. Well, it's a little bit bizarre. It looks nice and neat from that side, as you can see. Let's get right around with the camera. Look, nice and neat. But then when you go to this side, that's not how they're supposed to squash up. If I'm honest, not how they're supposed to squash up. But it is rock hard and nice and tight. So I'll live with that. I'm fine with that. I have no issue with that. So that is ready to go back in the car. Well, nearly ready. Hold on. Let's wash that one off. Put that one in. Somehow I do it with one thumb. Yeah, so it's about ready to go. Oh, fucking hell. I need a hammer. So it's about ready to go into the car, and we'll attempt to put the window in, hopefully without breaking it. We'll see, guys. We'll see. before I attempt to putting this back in the car, I just want to say a massive thank you to the guys who came and joined the live feed. I did a live YouTube video on Friday the 20 something, 5th, 6th, I don't know what it was. Yes, it was yesterday when I recorded this anyway. Thank you guys. It was supposed to be like a 20-minute video, it turned into like nearly an hour and a half or something like that, because you guys was awesome and just wanted to chat and have lots of questions. It was really, really good, really enjoyed it. Hope you guys did as well. If you guys want to watch the live feed, the video is up and you can press the button which is show live chat, and you can see the messages coming up as I'm talking, because then it's in sync and you can see the question I'm actually answering, if that makes sense. But thank you very much. I'm going to carry on with this video now, guys. So it's now time to remove the other bag that I put on the window, because obviously when I was doing the start of this video I took it off, and obviously now we're on a different day. I end up putting another bag on it. It's a good job because we've had lots of wind and rain and even snow in parts of Yorkshire. So I'm going to get this bag ripped off and then hopefully we'll get that bugger on. I'll be honest with you guys, I haven't really got the room to set my tripod up and you guys actually see things, so I just have to keep showing you in stages. I've just attached the door lock back on, because obviously I had to undo it because I couldn't undo that plug originally. But it should be dead easy to put the plug in now. So I'm going to get the door card. Yeah, I'm going to get the door card. I'm going to put the clips and the plugs and that on and screw it back on. Drop the mechanism down. I'm going to put the battery on, drop the mechanism down to wind the brackets down. Drop the window in, hold it up, put the window mechanism back up to grab it and then tighten it. Then rubber holes is what you tighten the clamp. So before I put it on, I'll make sure the clamps are loose so the window can drop into it. Hope this makes sense. Yeah, so that's the plan. Don't really know how well it's going to work, but that's what we're going to do. I've just noticed on this metal bracket here, there's like a rubber mouth that will hold the window, but there isn't anything on that side. So should I somehow make something? Otherwise it might start rattling. I might see if I can make something that goes in there. So I messed up a little bit because I haven't plugged in the lock. I just realised I hadn't done it. But more importantly, I wanted to check if these motors needed a resetting or anything like that. But if you listen, it's at the top at the moment, all the way down to the bottom. Oh, that went all the way up there. It goes all the way up to the top, it just didn't do it in one touch. So I'm quite happy with that. I just need to somehow leave that there. Maybe there. So we can access both screws, as you can see. We can access that one and we can access that one. That's awesome. I now need to take that one bolt out, plug in the lock, put the bolt back in, put all the bolts back in, connect all the loom and the speaker and everything else on that door. This is progress, guys. So all the wires like pushed in and clipped in there. I've only put two. Have I put three in? Put two bolts in, just because there's no point in putting like all 10 in case something's still wrong. So I'm gonna go and get the window. I'm gonna try and set up the tripod so you guys can see. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see. I'm gonna lower it in and hopefully somehow land on them mouth bits. And yeah, we'll see how we do. I can't remember if I've shown you already in the video, so if I have, I apologise. If I haven't, remember that mouth that didn't have like a rubber bit on? It was that one actually. I put a bit of double-sided number plate tape on each side of the jaw, but I haven't took the cover off so it doesn't stick to each other, but it makes it a bit softer. So I'm hoping that's going to help them work. So I'm going to go and get the window, and fingers crossed we'll be able to get this badger in. That was easy. That was really easy. Sweet. Wow. That's inside it up. Wow. Well, I expected that to be much worse than it was. Now I just need to find the right Torx bit. Not that one. Too small. That one. It's just right. Clamp that onto the window, and then we're gonna test it, and I might have a working regulator. Oh, it's so amazing. To be honest, I see a bit of like a deja vu moment coming here, because I want to try and move the window up and down with the battery half dead. And we know what happened last time, it got stuck. But anyway, you know, sorry about the camera. Key in ignition. Ignition, when I come, there we go. Ignition on. I got my finger on the button. We're going down. It stopped, and we're gonna go up. Yes. Oh no, oh crap. Oh, it might have to set the load sensors or something when it goes to the top. It's at the top. I'll leave it like that and I'll play around when I've got a fully charged battery. But look guys, we've got a window and it's freaking... We've got a window! That's the first ever window I've fitted on the channel. It's the first ever window and regulator I've ever done. And I thought it was going to be much harder than it was. Yes, we've done something for the channel! That's a proper fix. Proper fix. Right, so now I get the door card and that built on. You guys don't need to see that, so I will disappear. So I'm going to start calling this project shed, project common shed, because I just found another common fault that I've just fixed. I use the word fix loosely. These trims break, the plastic snaps off, and then you can move the actual like armrest into the door. Well, I've just put some massive wood screws holding that end in through that pillar there and through that pillar there, which stops that from moving now. So now when you press it with your arm from the inside, it stays where it should do. So, project budget and Scarpa. Now I put the door card back on. I'm not happy now. Some of you eagle-eyed viewers that particularly know things about Volkswagens may have realised I fucked up earlier. And what did I do wrong? I forgot to connect this. This... I'll pull the bunker in a minute. That connects to the door handle. So then when you pull the door handle on the inside of the car, ta-ta, it opens. So I forgot to do that. Also, I put it together, put the door card on, screwed it all together, went to try the windows, and the window didn't go up. None of the windows worked, and the remote central locking stopped working. And I was like, oh my god, what have I done wrong this time? What I'd actually done is I'd stood on the little light, which connects in the bottom of the door, squashed the connections together, fused the fuse, and blew it, didn't realise I'd done it, and then I was just that fucked off that I did another job. I swapped the door cards in the back of the car, and then I've come back to it, realised I fused the fuse, that's why. Stole a fuse out of another, because I ain't got no mini blade 10 amp fuses, stole a fuse from somewhere else on the car, plugged that in, now got the windows working, the lights working again, and yeah, everything's working. What a pig. So, I'll be back to you when everything's back together, and we will test the windows finally when the door card's back on. I cannot believe this day, and I'm freezing. I want to show you another one of those things that makes Volkswagen a Volkswagen. You know, like on the adverts where they shut it and it sounds really clunky. Like I showed you with the roof where it's got the extra panels on it to make it like a thud instead of ding. Check out inside there. So, got that panel on it, squashed with that, and foam or squashed with a bag and that in there. So it just makes it sound solid. It's crazy. It's Volkswagen for you. I'm not finished yet, but I've been putting the headliner back in. So you can see this headliner is a little bit grubby in places, and realise that they're split as well, but you know, a little bit grubby, like there's that mark there, but I'm hoping I can probably clean that off with some actual cleaner. But it's much better than the one that we took out originally, because obviously that was dinted to shit. And as you can tell now, it's starting to get fucking dark. 5:30 and it's getting dark. Working on cars in winter sucks. Every YouTuber and every person who works outside on cars will agree. It's going to be dark in half an hour. I took my bag off as well, so I've got to rebag it. Remember, always use protection. Foot. So the headliner is back in now, fully attached, except the little strip at the back. Now I'm looking at these B-pillar covers, and as you can see, they look like crap. Let's get both of them together. Look like crap, so I'm hoping I can clean them up. Now, in my garage, I have some of this upholstery and carpet cleaner. Well, it's a sheet cover. Let's soak for 30 seconds and then use the brush. So you can see what it looks like now. Oh crap, look at all this foam. I just hope it's going to do something. It's like cheese. It's like spray cheese. Well, I'm going to let that soak for 30 seconds like it says, and then I'll give it a good scrub with a brush on the end, and we'll see how well it looks. I can hear it fizzing, it's weird. You guys hear it on camera? Hear it fizzing? I don't know. Anyway, we'll come back shortly. Have some more cheese. The bottom one's not amazing, but it's certainly better than what it was. And hopefully I can get the top one the same. So it's currently all dried in at the moment, whilst I've been scrubbing this one. Been scrubbing it off with a cloth. You can see the muck in the cloth now, so I'll do the same to that one now, and hopefully we'll have two half decent looking ones. It's starting to get very dark now, but I've done them both. I'll put these in the car and I'm going to call it a night, and we'll come back to the next part of the video on a different day. Getting dark now. Well guys, I'm going to wrap this video up now, because it's getting on for 4:30, 5 o'clock. It's going to be dark in about an hour. I'm freezing because I've been out most of the day. Off camera I've got the rest of the headliner in, the trims have been cleaned up, I've used some, get on, clip on, I've used some Simonized interior cleaner. I might have shown you in part of the video, I genuinely can't remember now. There's still a couple of clips and that I need to put around the headliner, like I need to screw the lights in and screw this little like third visor and that in. The car smells cleaner now because I've got clean bits in the car, which is nice. I have working windows, that's good. That's a job that I didn't realise I was going to have to do. Inside of the car, all the interior is now in. I've put the seat belts back on after taking these trims off to clean them, because originally I was going to dye them, but it didn't work out. I've actually cut up the old headliner as well now, so that's in the bin. Off camera I've also changed the front wiper blades just because I got them from Kieran, there we go. So huge thanks to him. I've also now picked up the body kit, the kilo wipers, delete for the rear wiper. I need to get me some front shock rubbers or mounts, I can't remember what they are, as well. So I'm going to leave the video here. I'm going to crack on with another video and get it filmed tomorrow, which will be Sunday. So make sure you like, subscribe. I will see you in the next video, guys. If you've got me on, if you haven't got me on Xbox already, get me on Bloodshot, BLUUDSHOT is my tag, and I'll catch you on Forza with the boys, and I'll get you in the group chats and we'll have some fun. Make sure you check out my website. I've got some lanyards on the website at the moment. They're on pre-order. I need 30 orders for 30 lanyards essentially, or 30 lanyards, and I'll order them. If not, you will be refunded if I don't get 30 orders by the end of November. So you can, and they're £3 as well. £3 each or 2 for a £5. So make sure you check out the website. Got a new hoodie coming as well. You guys, stay tuned to Instagram for the artwork and when I actually get one, and I'll stick one up, on the net. So stay tuned for that. Right, I'm gonna go. This is a long wrap up of the video. I'm very, very, very cold. I'll see you in the next video. Peace, guys. Peace.